Hi guys, welcome. All right, I made it on early. I hear her. She's not sleeping. She fell asleep for like 5 minutes in the bouncy thing. Now, you know what she likes now? She likes the theme song to the Jeffersons. We're moving on up. When I play it, I don't know how we came across it. She starts dancing. And then if I sing, she really laughs. Anyhow, she fell asleep listening to the Jeffersons theme song and the bouncy. And then she woke up and she was watching Sesame Street. And I'm like, it looks like she's getting tired. I'm going to put her in the crib. We'll see what happens. Anyhow, general for Sonia. Okay, you may have a new love interest entering. Okay, out of the clear blue sky, there may be a wish that happens around a new love interest with the love cup being full that pushes your life forward quickly. You also might be taking some time for rest and relaxation. Not so bad. Not bad at all. Talia, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow, you may have a little anxiety around things not moving forward quick enough. That could be in your personal life, but the truth is things are going to pick up for you. It just may feel like things are stuck. Five of Pentacles, you should be paying off a bill of debt or a loan that may make you feel relief. You could also be spending time with the Sagittarius in the near future. Stephanie, is Jolie on Instagram Trent? No. Talia, how will my work day go today? How will my work day go today? Listen to your intuition, and there's cause for celebration that comes in around work. You may have to make a decision out of the clear blue sky, but you make the right decision, and the day moves forward pretty quickly. Spiritual medium, does Z stalk my social media, and is it Facebook? No, this person may see things that they may check in every now and again, but no, they don't stalk. No, I don't know. I can't say this person stalks. It doesn't come up strong enough. They may check in from time to time, but it wouldn't be something that they do obsessively. Sepia. General. General. Could be working on a creative project that takes a lot of time, but you get a lot out of. It also looks like there may be something coming up around you that's a little bit adventurous, and perseverance around a work or a business endeavor pays off. You may even have choices when it comes to work or career. Listen to your intuition. There's success coming up around business or a side business that could bring in extra money. Three of Pentacles. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back. Things should be picking up for you around either work, finance, or business, side business in general, or it could be a little bit of everything. Sepia, career, the job I interviewed for. Okay, let's see what's going on with the job I interviewed for. Well, you are being guided by the divine. Walking away from something that no longer serves you pushes you in another direction. You may get that job and you may change. You might leave the job that you have, and it could happen fast. Huh. Yeah, could happen fast. I wouldn't be shocked if you got it. Although, the way things work, it may not even be that you get that job, but maybe you get another one that's whatever it is, it would be an upgrade to where you are now. You would be moving on to greener pastures, and it would be something that happens quickly. I think it's going to be this job. And you should hear from them soon or out of the blue. Chariot would be something like they may want you to start fast, or it could happen quick. Moon, how does December look for me? How does December look for me? You got a wish. You have some hard work or possibly going back to school, learning a new area of study. It also looks like you've got happiness coming out and moving on to greener pastures. December looks like a good month. There's an earth sign around you that could be significant. There's also growth and transformation on a personal level. Leaving things in the past that no longer serve you, bring in a wish. December should be a good month. Um, Sepia love. Soulmate connection comes in along with balance. Could be with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Also, out of the blue, a Libra should come in. Now, if the Libra doesn't come in, it could just mean that there is good karma coming in around your love life. Passion comes in. No longer holding yourself back, starting a new journey. Talia, B's next actions. Cause for celebration comes in around him. Good luck comes in around him, and communication looks like it picks up. Communication, and there's also long-term possibility around this situation. Red, general for the next 2 weeks. Moving on to greener pastures brings in happiness. You have a wish around love that changes your life for the better quickly. Eve, my daughter says she's got a lot of panic. When will it end? I used to get that. I used to get it really bad. I seem to have grown out of it, but I used to get it really bad when I was younger. Things should improve over the next 7 weeks. She should see an improvement. Thing is that it's horrible. It's horrible. Anxiety is horrible. One of my friends, and of course I used to laugh at her, and then it came back to me. She said she was in the bank one time, and she was like holding on to the velvet ropes because she thought that she was gonna pass out from panic. And I was in Neelam Boutique. I don't know if that's a chain or if that's just a store that we have here. They sell like like fancy dresses that you would wear to like a wedding or whatever, and purses and stuff like that. And I don't remember what I think I was trying on shoes, and I was alone in the mall, and same thing happened to me. It's like all of a sudden everything kind of went, like I couldn't hear anything, and things kind of went black and white, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going to pass out. Alone here in the Neelam Boutique. I didn't, thank God. but that panic is awful. The only thing that I can say is that you can grow out of it. You can grow out of it. Because my friend did, and so did I. It's awful. Krista, how is the relationship between J and D looking currently? Well, it's looking a little bit out of balance. Somebody's putting in more effort than the other. Somebody's looking to pull away, and the other person's having a hard time letting go. It's very out of balance. There's also some arguing, but it's like bickering. It's not like big blowouts. Yeah, it's definitely out of balance. That relationship has taken a hit. It always amazes me when people are like try to hold on to something that's not working, because what's the point of that? But it's unfortunate that people do. Joe, love life between me and Brent. Will he commit soon? Is there a commitment coming in here with Brent soon? I don't know where you are in the relationship, but Lovers is in reverse. So I would say, no, you're not getting a commitment out of this person. The World is in reverse too, which would indicate that things are working against this situation. I don't know. I don't know I don't know what your situation is, or where it started, or where you are in the relationship. But no, I would say no, that a commitment is not coming in anytime soon. Kira, general. General for Kira. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. It could be a wish around a creative project of some sort that brings in good karma and good justice, and may bring in an earth sign. It would have something to do with creativity, though. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Maybe it's like a like-minded person that has the same creative interests as you. It's a creative thing. Aside from that, you have balance and money coming in, which is separate from the creative project. Feeling a little bit better respected or better compensated at work. This would be your day job. Sagittarius, maybe around a new business opportunity. So that could be two separate things. Feeling better appreciated at your current job, but then also feeling like you have another job opportunity coming in that may have something to do with the Sagittarius. Starting a new journey as well. Got a lot of nice things happening. Kira, general at work at the Judson Center this week. Things should be busy. You should be working pretty hard. 8 of Pentacles. You got some good luck coming in. Listen to your intuition. Should be a decent week. Perseverance takes you to the next level. It should be a pretty busy week. Martha, does Stan like me, or is he using me physically? Oh, I think he likes you. I don't think he's just using you. No. Emin, how does I feel towards me after I broke up with him? Well, he's going through a moment right now where he's feeling like a little bit weak. He also feels like the relationship was kind of doomed. Like there wasn't success around it. And he felt like it kind of got to the point where it wasn't going to grow anymore. So even though he may be hurt by the situation, he does feel like it's for the best. Anthony, what is happening with the Cancer chick now? That does she still think about me? Okay. She does still think about you, but she holds herself back. I think because she's still seeing that other guy. That other guy is going to hurt her for sure. He's going to do something that's betraying. And then you're going to hear from her after that happens. But I don't think that that's happening right away. It might take a little bit of time before that happens. Yeah, the more you focus on the Capricorn chick, the more the more that Cancer is going to think about you, because you're detaching from her, and she's going to feel that. Kira, it was supposed to be a general around Daniel and I. Things could move forward nicely. There's ambition around him. There's also, like, it's like his feelings are, like, legitimate. I don't think that he wants to rush things, though, because I think he feels like you might need a little bit of time. But he does care about you, and there's balance that's coming back into the situation. I don't think he wants to push things forward too fast, because I think that he's afraid that you're not ready for that. You know, because that's what you told him the other day. I don't think he wants to force things. Kira, Daniel spent the night last night in the same bed as me. Why didn't he make a move? Okay, perfect. Yeah, because he doesn't want to rush things. He doesn't want to go too far too fast and then have it freak you out. Yeah, he feels like it'll happen at the right time, and he didn't feel like last night was the right time. He feels like you guys need a little bit more time together before he tries to make a move. He doesn't want you to think that that's what he's there for, because he's not. All right, let me go back to the top. Wait a second here. Hang on. Lady Libra, love reading about the Sagittarius. Okay, let's see. There's room for growth and transformation around this situation, but it might not happen as fast as you want. Chariots in reverse. This person has a lot of respect for you. The relationship could stabilize, but I'm not seeing a lot of love here. The love may not have developed yet, but it looks like, I don't know where you are in this situation, but I wouldn't expect things to move forward too quickly with this person. I'm not seeing a lot of love or a lot of love interest right now. And you just may need to give it a little bit of time, and it may need to grow organically. It just may not be there yet. Brittany out love. You're going to have choices around you, and the choices are going to come long-term potential, being guided by the divine. You may be walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you, which then brings in opportunities. Scorpio around you, a Cancer is also around you. Growth and transformation in your love life. You're going to have options coming up. Not bad. Deb, general for this week. General for this week. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. You could also have a new love interest come in, or you could be taking a relationship to the next level. Could be with a Taurus. If it's not a Taurus, there's ambition coming in around your love life, and there's long-term potential. It's not bad. Could be with an earth sign, if you're not with anyone right now, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and it would be with a soulmate connection. Otherwise, it looks like the rest of the week is slow and steady. But you got some money coming in. If you're waiting on money, the money could show up this week. Anthony, will my old roommate help me successfully to close with me in the cafe? Is there anybody to help me? I mean, it looks like you are doing fine on your own, or you will do fine on your own. The old roommate may be of assistance, though. But it looks like you're doing okay on your own, or you will be doing okay on your own. Deb, general love. If you're not with anyone right now, you could have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You also could have a Libra and a Scorpio. Now, it also could be, if you're with this earth sign, current relationship can strengthen and grow. Somebody from your past may be returning, and you're no longer holding yourself back. So when opportunity shows up, you're going to move forward. It also looks like your life is changing for the better quickly. Your life is definitely moving forward for you. You got the Chariot here. Your love life should be getting a little bit more exciting. Oh, great, Anthony. I'm glad to hear that. T, that love. And things could pick up around a Sagittarius. Love cup is full around a Sagittarius. And it looks like you're not feeling so burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world around that situation. Virgo comes in as well. That you may be feeling like, I'm no longer waiting for my ship to come in when this Virgo shows up. You've got the world, some good karma coming in around your love life and a new beginning. You also have some good karma. You have another fire sign as well, another Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. So you might have some choices in the near future as to which way you want to take your love life. Sister, what are M's feelings currently? He's a little bit, feels like he's stuck between a rock and a hard place, because he feels like the two of you have a nice connection and he's got a genuine interest for you, but yet he's got some sharp energy around him, because I don't know how he feels so much about his wife. He may be feeling like he wants to get the hell out of that situation, but I don't know if he's prepared to do that yet. And it may be a form of control. When he blocks you and unblocks you, that's the way he controls the situation. Let's see what happens. Right now, he's not real connected to his intuition, but I think you're going to hear from him soon. I think that there's communication coming in. Kira, general around December. General around December. You have a wish in December, put it out into the universe. You could be spending time with a love interest, moving on to greener pastures. You may be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. You could find yourself moving forward in a love relationship in December, and you'll be prepared for it. Cause for celebration comes in December. Should be a pretty decent month. April, what's next from P the Gemini? What's next from P the Gemini? Communication should pick up. And I think that he's going to give you an option of a couple of different things that he wants to do. There's choices around your relationship with him. He may have a couple of ideas planned. Or he may be toying around with a couple of different ideas. Universe Flower, General. Universe Flower. Got some adventure coming in. No longer feeling like life is stuck, but feeling like things are moved forward. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain and you can exhale. You may be having a love relationship coming in here with a water sign if you're not with anyone. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful if you don't want children when that card shows up. Happiness comes in. You also have money coming in. It's not a bad thing. Michelle, what's blocking me from reaching my goals? It doesn't look like much is blocking you. I just think that right now we're in a time of where things are very slow and steady. I think even the beginning part of 2021 is going to be a little bit slow, but you're on the right path. You've got the Empress here, love, money, abundance, fertility. Here's a new job opportunity or a new business opportunity comes in, and feeling like finally the fruits of your labor are coming into fruition. You're just not there yet, but there's nothing stopping it. Your energy is pretty good. How can I release the blockages? What I would do is use affirmations. I don't think you have anything really holding you back. It's slow and steady. That's it. Like this whole year has been like that, feeling stuck. There's nothing really that's blocking you. Like a lot of times, like people will say things like, especially when it comes to love relationships, they feel very blocked, but it's because they're holding on to the person from the past. They'll say that they're not, right? They're like, well, I disconnected from him. But meanwhile, they're like, is he going to call? And I'm like, you didn't disconnect from him if you're asking me if he's going to call. And it's one thing to ask me, but chances are you're probably discussing him with your friends, which means there's a lot of resistance and a lot of stickiness around that situation. That will block somebody else from coming in. Absolutely. Being hung up on somebody from the past will block somebody new from coming in. Releasing that is to release the person from your energy, but I don't see that around you right now. You seem to be pretty clear. What's important things are coming in for me in the next 3 weeks? You've got success around a business thing happening in the next 3 weeks. You also may have a relationship, either if there's no one right now, somebody new may be coming in. Could be an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you're seeing somebody right now, current relationship should move forward and you should feel a little bit more balanced. The love cup is full and you're taking control of your life, but you've been in control of your life. You've done everything this year to better yourself, with filing the police report, with, talking to the guy at the gym. You've done everything right. So you're on the right track. I don't think you have to do anything else. I think things are going to start to fall into place. Laura, I'm a Libra and she's a Sag. Will we get back together? Okay. There could be somebody else involved here. Right now, I would say I don't think you guys are going to reconcile soon. I only got one ace, but it looks like there could be somebody else interfering in this relationship. You may have to just give it time. Sometimes somebody else comes in, right? There's a third party situation and you just have to let that play out. There's nothing that you can do about it. I don't know if you know if she's seeing someone else, but there could be someone else around her. And that may be something that she just needs to go through. And then we'll see what happens. I mean, you got a 33% chance that you'll get back together. So it's not like there's no chance. It just isn't happening yet. Martha, does Stan wish to see me again? Yes, he does. Kira, love for December. Could be starting a new journey that leads to all 10 cups being full in December. You've got the world at your feet. Relationships could strengthen and perseverance can take your love life to the next level in December. Solar, who's coming towards me in love? Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Also a Virgo is coming in. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You're going to have options and you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Things are moving forward for you. Sarah, will I hear from him soon? My birthday is this week. You could hear from him relatively soon. Happy birthday. I'm not positive, though, that you're going to hear from him this week, but relatively soon. Mihak 503, general reading for me in the Libra. All right, I don't know where you are in the situation, but it looks like things are at a standstill or there could be a tower moment coming. I don't think that this Libra feels like there is much of a future between him and you. I don't know if there's an obstacle or something. Maybe you're not in the same location, but it's like he feels like nothing is going to move forward or nothing is going to transpire that can be long-term and permanent. So he's pulled his energy back, or he feels like I'm putting energy in is it's not to something that's going nowhere, is not benefiting him. I don't know. I would watch out for that terror moment between you and him. But you could have already had it. I don't know. I don't know where you are in the situation. It just seems like from his point of view, he feels like this is not a situation that has much potential. So why am I going to put in a lot of effort? That's what comes up. Adriana, what's happening in love and career? What's happening in love and career? Well, you should have a relationship coming in that's got long-term potential. And your career should also be moving forward nicely too. You got some good luck coming in. You also may be having choices when it comes to love. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You have an Aries here. You have a Sagittarius here. Feeling prepared. There's a Virgo coming in, and you're moving on to greener pastures. You could be moving on to greener pastures in your love life and in your career. Love and study in general. Love cup is full around a new interest, a new love interest that could be coming in. That's a Capricorn. Um, when it comes to studying, you may be thinking about or contemplating going back to school, learning a new area of study. If you decide to do it, balance would come in around it and your life would move forward quickly. I think it's something that you will do at some point. It just may be a timing thing as to when you decide to do it. And it could lead to a new business opportunity that brings in a lot of money. Lover's card is here around a new love interest, which would be a soulmate connection should be coming in. Solar. What's TL's current energy towards me? I think I have to go lower the heat. I'm sweating in here. My face is starting to sweat. All right. What are TL's current feelings? Current energy around TL. And happiness and creativity. That's good energy around. Definitely good energy. Maria. There we go. What am I? What do my PMS think about my work? What do my PMS think about my work? They think that you're very well balanced, that you have a new opportunity coming in, and that your work is moving you forward or you're moving forward to the next level. So I don't know who they are. I'm assuming that they're your higher ups, but they should be thinking pretty positive about you and you should be moving forward. TD, general for the rest of this month, feeling stuck. Okay. Yeah, well, the rest of the month may be a little bit stuck. Things I think are going to turn around or start to move forward a little bit more come December. Um, Things are just kind of like a little bit unbalanced. You may be dealing with a mini tower moment or you may be dealing with an old wound. But this is all going to move into the past as we move into December. And then it won't be like you're waiting for your ship to come and you'll feel like things are starting to move forward. You'll feel a little bit more respected. And it also looks like growth and transformation comes in on a personal level. And you may start to feel differently just about things in general, which will then push your life forward. You may make a decision to leave things in the past that aren't working, and then that may help to get you unstuck. A lot of times we get stuck because we're holding on to something that doesn't work for us anymore. And it might just be mentally, like it could be an old way of thinking or it could be whatever it is. It's usually something from the past that holds us back, but it should change the first week in December for you. April. Is P the Gemini seeing someone else? Is that why he plans to see me once every 2 weeks? I don't think that he plans on seeing you once every 2 weeks. I do think that he has his options open and that he is dating, but I don't think it's something that he's calculating. I think that he just kind of goes with the flow. And I wouldn't sit around and wait for him because I think if you're always waiting to hear from him, you're gonna wait. You know what I mean? Like I think that other people in his life, even if they're not other women that he's dating, I think other people reach out to him more. And it's almost like the early bird catches the worm with him. So he just does whatever comes up first. I can't say you're the only one. I do think he's exploring different options because I think he wants to be in a relationship, and I think he wants to be in a relationship that's working. So he is keeping his options open right now. But it's not something that he's planning. He's not like, well, I'm only going to see her once every 2 weeks. It's just if somebody calls him today and asks him to go out tonight, he's going to go with that person. Like he's not waiting around for anything. He seems to like he wants to keep his life moving forward and he doesn't want to get stuck. He may have gone through a rough patch recently and he doesn't want to spend his life waiting around, you know? So he's like he keeps himself busy, which I think is a good thing. Ashmita, how is RJ feeling about me? How is RJ feeling about me? He thinks that you're loyal, stable, caring, a loyal friend, ambitious, hardworking, grounded, stable, and strong. Let me go back up to the top. Nina B, general for December. Oh, wait, I skipped Cinnamon. Cinnamon, what's coming in for me in love this week? You got a tower moment here that's moving into the past. And with that, you should have some good karma come in around someone who's giving you a lot of respect. And it may be somebody new. It could be a very ambitious Sagittarius coming in. And they may be really treating you well. Love, money, abundance, fertility. I can't swear you're going to meet them this week, but this is coming in on the horizon. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Kira, what can I expect for the rest of November? Rest of November. Peace and tranquility comes in. Life changes for the better quickly, and you may be thinking about going back to school. Or it could also be working a lot of extra hours or putting in some overtime because there's hard work around you. But you're starting a new journey before the end of the month. And you should be feeling pretty good before, you know, the end of the month into early December. April, I deleted my dating app. I think it's just a waste of time. No one puts in effort. What's coming in for me in love? Love life should be moving forward. You've got success coming in around love. You've got the Magician here, so you can call in somebody else. You can manifest a new love, the kind of person that you want. Focus on what you want. You have happiness coming in around love. You know, I have never believed that these dating apps were, you know, the be-all, end-all. It actually used to drive my friend crazy. My one friend, the one that didn't date anyone for a really long time. The woman that we used to see, I still see her. My friend, she's married and she moved away and she doesn't see her anymore. But she was always on my friend about doing these dating apps, and my friend was so hell-bent against it. She just felt like she felt like she was selling a used car. Like that's just how she felt. She's like, I just can't do this. I don't want to do this. And the woman used to always be like, no, no, no. If you throw it out there, you're gonna meet someone. Just do it. It wasn't for her. I don't really agree with that. I don't think that. Like, I don't think that you have to just go out with anybody just so that you have something to do tomorrow night. I think that, you know, you could spend your time cleaning out your closet. It would be more productive and you wouldn't have to, you know, have stupid small talk. But that's only my opinion. I do think that you're going to have a lot of opportunities that may or may not be connected to the dating app, but I don't think that the dating app is the be all end all of anything. So just, like the other woman that I used to see years ago, she used to say, she was so funny. She was like, everybody's jealous of the high school sweethearts that get out of high school and they get married and they seem to have it all. She's like, but 10 years later, she wakes up and she's got to look at his ugly mug every day for the rest of her life, and you don't realize how much she really hates him and feels like her whole life was gypped because she married him out of high school. And I understood what she meant, right? And then she's like, and then you could have somebody who spends every night hanging out at clubs and bars and never meets anybody. And then some random girl wanders into a bar on a Tuesday night to meet a coworker and she meets the love of her life. You don't know how it's going to happen. And does it increase your chances by being on a dating app? Maybe. But maybe it doesn't. Maybe I mean, I had a friend, her sister I don't even know how many. She was on like every dating site there was. I don't even know. She was like, and it was like a full time job, going through pages and pages and pages of people. She met a lot of guys. She never had a relationship from someone that she met online. Never. She would date them a couple of times, think that things were going her way, and then all of a sudden he would disappear. Or she would think they were in a committed relationship and she would see that he still had his profile up. She wound up marrying somebody who she didn't meet on the dating site. So I don't think that if you want to do it, then that's fine. I think that that's fine. But if you really feel like you're not getting anywhere, then I don't think you need to. I don't think you need to do it. Kira did one for Mel and one for Zara. April, social life sucks in the city I live in. Most everyone uses this app to find someone. It's sad. Listen, these apps are relatively new, and people have been meeting people and getting married, and their lives have been moving forward since long before dating apps were around. So it's not impossible. I personally don't know anyone that ever met someone off of a dating app and had it work out. My cousin, she's actually my father's cousin, she's divorced, and she said that she was going to write a book about her experience with dating apps because she's like, you have no idea what I've been through with these fucking guys. But she wound up meeting somebody. I don't think it was through the dating app. But anyhow, I mean, I can understand that it could be very frustrating because sometimes, like one of my friends, he's gay. He's like, you would be amazed at the end of the night how many guys leave the gay bar and put their wedding rings back on. He's like, you would be amazed. But, people are living, sometimes are living, multi lives or different lives. And that's just how it is. Like the good part of it is that, yeah, the dating apps and the internet has opened up the world for a lot of people, but for some people it's just made matters worse. It's made it very easy for people to cheat, or meet other people, whereas years ago it may not have been so easy for a married guy to go out and meet a man, because you would have to physically go out and look for one. Now you can do it on your phone in the bathroom. Anyway, Salome, what's in store for me for the rest of the month? What's in store for me for the rest of the month? You do have cause for celebration coming in around life starting to move forward. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan may make you feel relief. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable before the end of the month. And a water sign may be around that could be significant. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. All right, let me go back up to the top. Angel 11, does I and Yatin have a future together? Does I and Yatin have a future together? It's only a 33% chance that there's a future. I'm not convinced that there's much of a future here. Something could happen, but it's kind of 33% is kind of low. It doesn't look like there's a huge connection at this point. Rose Vito, will my ex come back? Will my ex come back? There is a chance this person comes back. It's kind of low, 33%, but that may only mean that it's going to take time. It might not happen as fast as you want. There is a chance, though, that they come back. I would still keep your options open. Elza, will my ex Bilal come back? Will my ex Bilal come back? You got a 33% chance too. I would keep your options open because it doesn't look like it's happening as fast as you want it to, and the chances are kind of slim. April, does P the Gemini see potential in us, and will he pursue? I never fight for anyone's attention, but it feels like I've always me. It's always me that wants to focus on one person. Yeah, but I think that see, I think the thing is that you don't want to fight for anyone's attention, but it's like you want him to pursue you, and he's not. It's not that he's not going to. He's keeping his options open. So it's like if somebody else reaches out to him, he responds to that person. So if you're going to wait around for him to pursue you, I don't think that's going to happen. I think you have to put in a little bit more effort. And if you don't, then you're not going to see him as often. Not at least until you get to that point. I mean, it's not that he doesn't think that there's potential. He's got his options open. So he's like, whatever comes up is that's kind of like the way the wind blows is the way he goes. And if you don't reach out to him or you just sit around waiting to hear from him, you're going to continue to sit around waiting to hear from him because other people don't feel that way. Other people put more effort in or they reach out or they kind of go after what they want. So, it's a shitty place that we're in, okay, because and it's tough for men and it's tough for women because there was a time where the men did the pursuing and the women didn't, but that changed. But now there are still women that don't want to put in a lot of effort because they want to be pursued, and then there are some women that go after what they want. Now some women go after what they want and they get it depending on the situation. Some women go after what they want and they push it further away because they build a lot of resistance. So it's kind of a tough thing to figure out. Like we're kind of in a shitty, you know, situation these days because nobody really knows the role to play anymore. Like everything has just changed. Like I've had people apologize for holding the door open for me. Like really? Like I think I would apologize if I slammed it in your face. So I see where you're coming from because the person that I am, I don't usually like I wouldn't really run after somebody, and I personally would not run after somebody that wasn't putting in any effort. But it should be a balance in every relationship, just like anything else. If you're not sitting around waiting for your best friend to call you, then you shouldn't be sitting around waiting for a love interest to call you. There's no reason why you can't reach out. But if you're hell bent on having him pursue you, it's not that he's not going to. It's not like you won't hear from him, but you're not going to hear from him as often because there's no balance there. You're waiting for him to do all the work. Things have changed. That's just, that's the way we've been evolving as humans. Juice box. Why do I love Nicole this much? Is there something deeper? Yeah. There is a wound inside you that she fulfills. It has nothing to do with her. It has everything to do with you. Relationships, no matter who they're with, serve each person gets something out of it, right? That's how the relationship stays balanced. When one person crosses the line of almost being obsessed with the person, it's healing a wound inside them. I don't remember if you were here last night, but I talked about the vendor that used to come to the AMP that all of a sudden I developed an interest in. There was nobody in my life. All of a sudden I noticed this guy, and it was like, and my friend said to me, he's like, you've gone from like, hey, I noticed this guy who I think is cute, to being fully obsessed with him. What the fuck is going on? And I was laughing. I thought it was funny. But to me, it wasn't about him, because when I got to know him just a little bit better, I realized what an asshole he was. But for me, what he represented was excitement. It was breathing life into a point in my life where I had nothing, I had no hope. And he represented hope, excitement, love, my life moving forward. It had nothing to do with him. So it's the same thing with her. There, when somebody crosses the line over to like being obsessed or not being able to let go of something that isn't working, nobody wants to be with somebody that's ignoring them. Nobody wants to be with someone who doesn't show up. But there is a need there, because when the person does show up, puts a band-aid over the wound. So you've got to get to the bottom of that for yourself. It has nothing to do with the other person. It has everything to do with what's going on inside you. Um, I don't care who it is. I don't care how wonderful the person is. We're resilient as humans. Like we're resilient. We go through horrible, horrible things, and we survive them. Loss of a parent, loss of jobs, loss of income, and we get by. We get through it. The loss of a relationship can be very painful, but it's not that there is, I mean, we want to believe that there is some kind of only one person out there for us, and this is the one, and if I'm not with this person, there's never going to be anyone else. And that's not true. The truth is that you can meet somebody else tomorrow if you're open to it. What she's doing to you right now is she's got you in a place where you're stuck. You're so fixated on her that you can't see anybody else, so you're going to stay stuck until you make the decision to move forward. And I've been in this situation before myself. I mean, I've had situations where I was like, well, what is it about him? It's nothing about him. It has everything to do with you. Because if you really break it down, that person was not really that great to you. If this person is not showing up when they say they're going to show up, they're not responding to your phone calls, they're not putting in any effort into the relationship, you're not in love with that person. You're in love with the idea of that person or what that person represents. So it's like you got to get down to the bottom of what's going on inside you. You know, if it was anyone else, if it was just a random friend, you'd be like I have a friend of mine who's like that. Like I could text him, or he's great at this. I'll text him, hey, you want to hang out tomorrow? Oh yeah, we'll do this, that, and the next thing. And then he doesn't. And then I get to the point with him where I'm like, I'm not even going to reach out to him anymore, because who cares, right? What's the point? But it feels different because we're just friends. So you got to get down to the bottom of what it is that she's fixing in your life that has nothing to do with love. It has nothing to do with a deeper connection. It has everything to do with a wound that's inside you that she fixes temporarily. It's only temporary, because when she takes off and she disappears, or she's not doing what you want her to do, that wound is still there. When you heal that wound, you won't find her attractive anymore. You'll be like, okay, I'm done with this. It's just, this is the way we are as humans, right? Think back to the apple. Why did Adam want that apple? Well, there was also a woman that was telling him to eat it, but that's a different. It's like, why are we fixated on that one piece of fruit that we can't have? That's how humans are. But it's temporary if you can get to the bottom of what your issue is, and there's an issue there, and we all have them. So, and most of us have the same ones. Maria, what's coming for me for work for the rest of the year? Work, you're being guided by the divine. You could be making more money, paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan, and you may have some choices around work. The world is at your feet. There's a lot of potential around your career before the end of the year. It's not about Nicole, it's about you. You got to get to the bottom of what it is. It could be a lot of people have self-worth issues. Some people have abandonment issues. Some people have I mean, it's usually something along those lines. Fear of abandonment, fear of being alone. It doesn't have to do with her, it has to do with you. And you have to figure that out. I can't tell you. You have to figure it out. There's no other way around it. You have to think back to your childhood, things that happened in childhood that made you either feel like you were unworthy, because a lot of people feel that way. Usually women, though, I get that from women where they need to be in a relationship all the time. Otherwise, they don't feel like they don't even have an identity. Their identity is I'm Joe's wife. You know, that's their identity. Or I'm Sam's girlfriend. You know, that's their identity. But I mean, it could be that could be for you too. You got to answer that though. I can't answer that. And it doesn't have to do with love, because love is not being ignored. Love is not somebody else not putting in effort. Love is mutual. Love, when you love somebody, you want their dreams to come true as much as you want your dreams to come true. That person should feel the same way. They should want your dreams to come true the way theirs do. If this person is only focused on themselves, they only care about themselves, that's not love. Like, to me, if you were to say to me, to like, if my boyfriend said to me, I want to go to, I don't know, say a rock concert, and I didn't want to go, I wouldn't say to him, you can't go to that, I'm not letting you go. I would say, go have a good time, but I'm not going. Take someone else. Go with someone else. But love is wanting them to do what they want to do, even if you don't want to do it. You could do different things together. But being in love with someone who is not giving you what you want or reciprocating your feelings, it's not about her. It's about something else. And you have to figure that out. Butterfly. How would Kay feel if Bella dated H? How would Kay feel if Bella dated H? How would Kay feel if Bella dated H? I don't think this person would like it. There's unsuccess around the situation, maybe a little bit of jealousy, sharp energy. No, I don't think this person would like it. April, where do you see it's heading with P the Gemini? It's not always him reaching out, mostly him. But I've been showing interest in sending messages too. I just want to see where the energies are heading. I mean, there is potential. There's peace and there's a nice connection with the Lover's card. But you know, it depends. I don't know what you mean by sending messages and showing interest, because some people don't pick up on that stuff. You know, like my mom used to tell me all the time that like somebody was looking at me or somebody was noticing me, and I would have no idea. She would be like, that guy was just talking to you and you were clueless. And I would be like, what guy? I don't even remember. So you might think that you're putting in a lot of interest, and they may not be picking that up. The impression that I get from you just from reading over all this time is that you want the guy to pursue you, and that you want this person to reach out to you first all the time. And otherwise, and you've even said it, I haven't heard from him in days, or I haven't heard from him, which makes me feel like you're waiting. Now, the energy of waiting is going to keep you waiting. So you could do one of two things. You could start communicating more, or you could keep your options open and bring in other energies, which will then naturally pick up. Like once other people start coming in, the energy just starts to pick up. That's just the way it works. So that's up to you how you want to do this. I mean, I can't tell you that this is going to turn into a full-blown relationship tomorrow. I'm not seeing that. And his options right now are open. Like he wants to find a relationship. He wants his life to move forward, and he doesn't want to sit around and wait. So, you know, it's up to you what you want to do here. You know, it's like I said, like dating is just sucks now because everything is upside down. Um, I mean, there's potential, but I mean, and like I said, if you're looking for him to be like in hot pursuit over you, I don't see that happening. I don't think that that's him. I just don't. Um, Susie, what did my angel guides say about my situation? Angel cards. Two of fire. You've come into your own new partnerships or contracts. Continue to move forward. Release. Archangel Azrael. The end of a phase or a situation. Spiritual transformation. It's time to move on. The three of water. A celebration. The need to have more fun. So you got one archangel here. You got Azrael here. End of a phase or a situation. Archangel Azrael's around. April, I'm thinking about being very direct with him and my expectations. How will it go? Yeah. Well, yeah. Well, resistance gets created when resistance gets created when we do things like count the days since we've heard from someone, or looking at the phone every 2 seconds. When's he going to call? When's he going to call? When am I going to hear from him? All of that is a lot of resistance. There's less resistance if you just pick up the phone and reach out to the person. Just like if I were to reach out to my friend Amy, I wouldn't think twice about it. I would just send her a text message. I wouldn't even think twice as to when she was going to respond. And if she didn't respond, I wouldn't even notice. I would notice when she finally responded. Like, that's just how it is. There's no resistance around my relationship with her because she's my friend and we've been friends since we're 16. Being very direct with him. How will it go? Okay. You get the timing may not be great for that. I wouldn't suggest being that direct with him. My suggestion would be that if he means that much to you, I would just start putting in more effort. You don't build resistance around putting in effort. You build resistance around the why isn't he? Like that, like there's no resistance when you reach out to somebody. The only resistance would be is if that person is not responding. So if, say for example, you texted him every morning at 9 o'clock and he never responds, or he responds but not until 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and you continue, like send a message at 9, you don't get a response, send another message at 11, send another message at 12:30. That builds resistance. It's like you're trying to like get something out of someone. But if you just randomly send a text message like, hey, I'm going out for, Chinese food tonight, you want to meet me? That's not, that doesn't create resistance. Resistance is like, I haven't heard from him in 3 days. Why hasn't he called me? Is he dating someone else? Maybe he likes somebody else better. Maybe he's going out to dinner with somebody else tonight. I don't want to ask. Like all of those things, all of that insecurity will create resistance. But just reaching out to somebody doesn't create resistance unless you're not getting a response ever. And there are people that will do that. They'll be like, well, I text him 3 or 4 times and then he finally answers. That creates resistance. That's like somebody is responding to you just to shut you up. Or they don't want to have a conversation, but you're looking for a conversation, and that tends to build resistance. But I don't think just reaching out to somebody causes resistance. It's when the person's not giving you what you want and you refuse to take that for an answer. Like, I get a lot of that too. I've even done that myself. When I was younger, I've done that. Like when I used to hang out at the bar and I thought something was going to happen. And I thought, well, I'll just hang out there more often. I mean, it made the guy fucking hate me. That's what it did. That's resistance, but not, if you're dating someone, I don't think there's any reason why you can't reach out to them. I don't think that builds resistance at all. Butterfly, will H end up pursuing Bella? Okay, let's see. Well, I don't really think that he needs to pursue her. I think it would be something that would unfold naturally. It's like the relationship moves forward, the love cup is full, and there's success around it. But I don't think he really needs to pursue her. I think it would just be something that kind of unfolds naturally. Susie, will my daughter get the help that she needs now? Okay, let's see. 70% chance, yes. She could be heading in the right direction now, yeah. April, my problem is I only want to put effort in if the other person feels the same way and I hate being unrequited. Yeah, but I mean, you've been out with him. It's not unrequited. It's like unrequited is me going to the bar hoping that this guy is going to pay me attention. And meanwhile, he's been clear that he doesn't want to be involved with me. And I heard it from enough people. So that there's a difference. You're not unrequited if the guy has gone out with you. I mean, that there's nothing unrequited there. Like unrequited is you told him how you feel and he said, I'm not interested in you, and you keep at it. And people do that. I did that when I was younger. I mean, I remember one guy thinking that there was something between us. I had some sort of a feeling, or I thought that something was going to happen. And I used to like go past where he worked. The guy would like ignore me because he didn't want to have anything to do with me. That's unrequited. But not somebody that's been dating you. I mean, I can't tell you that he's head over heels in love with you, but he doesn't have to be for casual dating. And it doesn't mean that things can't move forward. See, things do move forward, and he doesn't hold himself back. I mean, you're not going to find someone to fall head over heels in love with you and start dating. It just doesn't work like that. Um, and there's no reason for you to feel like things are unrequited because you've been out with him before. Let me go back up to the top. Queen A, is the spell working on my ex-husband? You only got a 33% chance it's working. There's a lot of resistance around this situation. I wouldn't, right now, I would not do anything else. I would give it a little bit of space. Fia, general reading. No longer holding yourself back brings in some good karma, brings in success, feeling prepared for love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. Life starts to move forward pretty quickly. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. I did that one. A destiny. Will Keegan come back? I feel like we have this connection. Okay, will Keegan come back? Well, you have a 33% chance that he'll come back. It's possible. It's possible. The chances are slim, but he may come back. I don't know what your relationship is with him, but it also may be something that just doesn't happen quickly. It could take some time before he comes back. Vicky, general for the rest of this week. It looks like things could change for the better for you quickly. You may be feeling a little bit more financially stable, or there may be something nice that happens around money. You might make a decision to walk away from something that no longer works for you, which then helps with divine timing coming into place. Not bad. I think it should be a good week. Um, Snow Jan's general reading. You are another one that's walking away from something that no longer serves you, which then starts to push your life forward. Feeling a little bit less stuck in the mud, but feeling like things are moving forward. You got good luck coming in. No longer waiting for your ship to come in. If you're not with anyone right now, you have a Leo coming in, also a Capricorn. You have success coming in around feeling prepared for your life to move forward. JJ, does G want me to be in a relationship with me romantically? Possibly, yeah. There is a good possibility of that. Or at least he's thought of it. Miss Billy, is there or was there a third party in my relationship? I don't think so. I don't think so. Merjan, can I get a general love reading? I'm single but interested in someone. Okay, let's see. Your love life could move forward. I don't know what your current interest may be in Aries. There's an Aries coming in around you that could be significant. Somebody from your past is also returning that has long-term potential. And an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Your wish comes true around love. So regardless of who it is, your love life should be moving forward with good luck. And the love cup being full. Walking away from something that's not working for you will push your life forward quickly. And your love relationships will strengthen. You have options coming in. So regardless of who it is, your love life should be transforming between now and early next year. Sangita, will Anik come back for marriage? I'm not seeing marriage right now. No, I don't think so. Tracy, love reading for me and John. I don't know where you are in this relationship, but it may be weak, or you may not move forward the way you want it to. I'm not seeing a whole lot of love here yet, but that just may be because it hasn't developed yet. Well, love cup is in reverse, and so is the world, which could indicate that either the love has run out or the world is against this relationship. I don't know. Feeling a little stuck in the mud. What's going on with the two of you right now? The energy around this crap here can shift at the beginning of the year. There's a better chance of things to grow in the beginning of the year than there is let the rest of this freaking year go. And then things could change, because then it shows he's a little bit more prepared and success could come in. But it might not happen before the year ends. Uh-oh. It's got to get charged. MC, is Mark the Taurus right for me? Is Mark the Taurus right for me? He's a good option. Yeah, you guys have some potential there. Nina B, general for December. You got some good karma coming in. All right. You also, around you have ambition. Balance comes back into your life. A Taurus and a Libra come in. Both could be significant. Having choices. Your love life is moving forward in December. Huh? Or before the end of the year with long-term potential. I don't know where you are in your love life, but things should be heating up. Jenny, a love reading. You have a wish around love. Empress, love, money, abundance, and fertility. Please be careful with that card if you don't want children. Potential partners if you're not with anyone right now. Taurus, Libra, Aquarius. And somebody here is very ambitious. Balance comes back into your life. If you're already with someone, current relationship would be moving forward well. You have a wish around it, good karma around it, and a spiritual connection. All right, let's cut off the super chats. I will do the moderators, and then I'll be back on tonight, probably between 9 and 10, give or take, or 9:30 and 10:30. You know how it is with Miss. Oh, thank you, Marjan. I'm glad that you found me too. Nice to have you. Zara, love reading between me and the Aquarius for the rest of the year. Okay. Well, you might feel like the two of you have a spiritual connection, and you may feel like things are moving forward with the Aquarius, but you're going to have choices. There's other people coming in around you. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, and Aries is here, and you're going to hear from the Taurus again. But you might feel like things move forward with the Aquarius between now and the end of the year. Aquarius sent me the... yeah, I think you're going to hear from him. Yeah, that Taurus is going to show up again, or he's going to reach out to you, or he's going to want something. He's not done yet, that Taurus. He's a pain in the ass. Now, Pisces' next move. He's still reaching out, and I'm still ignoring him. Oh, he's not giving up. He's not giving up. I don't know if he knows where you live, or he's going to try to meet you, or he's going to try to get in touch with you again, because there's cause for celebration around good timing. He may put himself where he thinks you're going to be. He's not giving up. He's going to try to meet you in person. What a putz. Zara. Second question is, what can I expect from the Aquarius? He's got a lot of indecision around him. There he is. He shows up in the reading, and he feels very stuck. I'm afraid that this guy is making promises that he doesn't have intentions of keeping. I don't know his whole story, but he might be making you promises that he's not fulfilling, and that could be an issue. Little Virgo, what's coming towards me in the Aquarius? No contact, okay. You might not hear from him for quite some time. Six of Pentacles is in reverse. He's not showing you much respect, but at some point, maybe after the beginning of the year, you got success coming in around this relationship. Things don't change as fast as you want them to. Judgment's in reverse, which is poor timing right now. Is he involved with somebody else? He's got the Three of Cups in reverse. I'm going to say keep your options open right now, because I don't think that he could be involved with someone else. He may not have any intentions of coming forward right now, but the success card is here, which means at some point this could change. It just may not change as fast as you want it to. I would keep your options open. Mel, will I get a call back from the townhome? Will I get a call back from the townhome? Yeah, you will. See, my issue with that Pisces is that you're ignoring him, so he's going to try to like contact you another way. He's going to, I don't know if he knows where you live, or he's going to try to put himself where he thinks that you're going to be. He's going to try to catch you in person because you're ignoring him. Sepia, Ramel, and I. Um, he may be showing you a little bit more respect, and he may be putting in a little bit more effort. You got some divine timing helping, and things could change for the better between you and him pretty quickly. That might not happen right away though. Like it might take some time before this all changes. You guys are heading towards all 10 cups being full. It just might not, yeah, the timing may not be there yet. Oh, you manifested this. See, that's where I feel like law of attraction is really helpful. With manifesting things like that, you know, like calling in opportunities like that. That's excellent. Yeah, I think you're going to get a call back from that. All right, I'm going to go. I have to get some steps in here. I only did 3,000 steps. But I'll be back on tonight. Let me get some of these steps in while she's sleeping. I walk up and down the hallway like an idiot. Whatever. I just got to move. I don't know why I'm so unmotivated. It's because it's cold out. I love running when it's hot out. And I got nice hot runs in while I was in Florida. And then I got to come back here and it's... I don't know. Maybe tomorrow it's going to be warmer out. Maybe we'll go out tomorrow and run. It's 46 degrees. That's really not bad. Wednesday it's going to be 53. I shouldn't complain. I used to go out when it was like much colder than this. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. Have a good afternoon. Thank you all. Bye-bye.